of our buyers came to us already pre-approved through the mortgage company connected to a well-known national bank that they have been using for years for their checking and savings accounts. We helped them find a house, write the offer, get it accepted, and everything appeared to be on track. Then, during the week of closing, the lender discovered a problem that had been there from the very beginning, and suddenly the loan was in jeopardy. We called one of our trusted lenders who stepped in, started over, and rescued the transaction. Fortunately, the buyer still got the house, but that emergency never should have happened. The original lender had issued a pre-approval without doing enough work up front. And that is a lesson. The lender with the most recognizable name or the lowest advertised rate is not necessarily the lender you should trust with your home purchase. I'm Curt Reichstetter, co-owner of Two Dog Realty, and this is Beyond the For Sale Sign, where we help Richmond area buyers and sellers understand what really happens behind the scenes in a real estate transaction. Today, I'm going to give you 3 things to look for when choosing a mortgage lender. Number 1, did the lender really review your finances? Not every pre-approval letter means the same thing. Some lenders ask a few questions, pull your credit, enter the information into a computer program, and produce a letter in a matter of minutes. That may be enough to begin a conversation, but it does not necessarily mean your finances has been thoroughly reviewed. A dependable lender will look at all the documents behind your numbers, your income, assets, debts, credit, employment history, and anything else that might create an underwriting problem later. That takes more work up front. It may also require you to provide your tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, or additional explanations. That can feel like a lot when you're just starting to look at houses, but I would much rather discover a problem before you fall in love with a house than during the week you are supposed to close on it. So don't simply ask, can you give me a pre-approval letter? Ask the lender, what financial documents have you actually reviewed? You want to know whether the lender has verified your information or is relying mainly on what you entered into an application. A pre-approval is not a guarantee that the loan will close. Every loan still has to go through underwriting. But the more work a lender does before you write an offer, the less likely you are to encounter an avoidable surprise later. Number 2, do you understand the complete cost? Interest rate matters, but the lowest advertised rate is not always the least expensive loan. A lender may offer a lower rate, but require you to pay thousands of dollars in discount points up front. Another lender may offer a slightly higher rate with fewer fees and less cash required at closing. The rate is the headline. The loan estimate shows you what the loan may actually cost. Heather and I regularly remind buyers that 2 lenders can make the same loan look very different on paper. One may promote the lower rate while making up the difference through discount points or additional fees. That is why every lender needs to price the same scenario. Give them the same purchase price, down payment, loan type, estimated closing date, and rate lock period. Then compare the interest rate, discount points, lender fees, monthly payment, and total cash required at closing. You should also ask whether the quoted rate is actually locked, and if so, how long that lock lasts. If the assumptions are different, you are not comparing 2 lenders. You are comparing 2 different loans. Now, I'm not suggesting that every online lender is bad or that every local lender is good. I'm saying that an attractive number on a website does not tell you whether the lender has reviewed your finances explain the complete cost, or can deliver the loan on time. Number 3, will the lender perform when it matters? Real estate does not operate only from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. We may help you find the right house on a Saturday and need an updated pre-approval that evening. Your agent may need to speak with a loan officer before recommending financing terms for the offer. The listing agent may also call the lender to ask how thoroughly you have been approved. A good lender can explain, without disclosing your private financial information, that your documents have been reviewed and that the financings appear strong. That phone call does not guarantee that your offer will be accepted, but when a seller is comparing multiple offers, confidence matters. The seller is not only looking at the price, the seller is also asking, if we accept this offer and take our house off the market, is this buyer likely to make it to closing? A responsive and well-prepared lender can strengthen that answer. An unreachable loan officer or a call center where you speak to someone different every time can weaken it. Before choosing the lender, ask who your main point of contact will be. Find out whether that person will be available when you are preparing an offer, and how quickly the lender can provide an updated pre-approval. You should also ask whether the lender can meet the closing date you are likely to include in your contract. A bank may do an excellent job handling your checking account or credit card. That does not automatically mean its mortgage department or the particular loan officer assigned to you is the best choice for your purchase. Evaluate the person and the process, not simply the name on the building. A pre-approval letter helps you write an offer. The lender behind that letter is responsible for getting you to closing. The wrong lender can make you feel approved right up until the transaction begins to fall apart. The right lender does the difficult work early, tells you the truth, explains the complete cost, communicates when your offer is on the table, and keeps the loan moving towards closing. So compare rates and fees, speak with more than one lender, ask questions until you understand exactly what you are being offered. But also compare preparation, communication, and reliability. When your house is on the line, the cheapest looking loan is not always the best loan. Choose the lender you trust to deliver. If you're planning to buy or sell in Richmond and want to make sure you're not just making a move, but making the right one, book a strategy call today. Contact information is available on our homepage. And if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to Beyond the For Sale sign. We'll see you next time.